Salutations, or indeed a simple welcome back would have done, to Eastville Hospital. The past 5 videos have been such a debacle at Mankey Hospital, I almost called it that then. Here's the end of the year thing. We've been through all that. The screen's broken, that's fine. And we'll continue where we left off, from year 1 into year 2. Well, that's it, I've run through my notes, my commentary notes now. Say greetings. Greetings or salutations. I thought I'd go with salutations to liven it up a bit. Because starting off all your videos with hello, it might work for Melvin Bragg, but I don't think it works for me. What's the plan of action? Oh yeah, I was going to be moderately surprised at how much money I managed to make. And how in the black I seem to be, despite all of my fiscal irresponsibility. Why is nobody fixing that operating table? Probably because the handyman in charge is busy watering plants. Which might be an indicator that I need more handymen. Just possibly. Although I choose to blame the handymen themselves. Right, consult a researcher. You can go back to the... Well, actually, you could do with going to the staff room. You know, it's just help if I finished off my words before starting the next sentence. But we can't always get what we want. Like that plant wants water, but it's not going to get it. Broken wind. One person with a broken heart. Ah, I did mention. Bloaty head. You can wait a while because I'm going to make an investment into this portion here, this portion of the hospital. So you just sit tight, or stand tight, as it were. Yes, well, sorry about the interruption there. It wouldn't be a Peck Let's Play if there wasn't an interruption at some point during the recording that made the whole thing seem a little bit amateurish. There's nothing to go of too much concern. I did take the opportunity in the break of recording, though, to put in a couple more radiators, a few more fire extinguishers, and look at the X-ray viewer. It's turned on. I'm also going to pay some staff as well, because why not? Especially him. He might get grouchy otherwise. I was talking about buying this bit here. It's pretty expensive, but look at the size of it. So I'm thinking larger rooms mean a bigger hospital. And a bigger hospital's a more valuable hospital. So an inflation clinic here. That's bigger than it needs to be. Because I realised that it's all well and good having a small hospital, but small efficient hospital, but it doesn't look very impressive, and you can't put more fire extinguishers than you need to in the rooms. I think that's the primary factor in affecting happiness. That doesn't require you to... yes, what do you want? Go home. Doesn't require you to hire a handyman to water the plants. Well, also, since we've got patients with broken heart syndrome moving in, we all did the whole a routine. She waits outside with a broken heart. It's actually a real thing, sort of. Broken heart syndrome. You're not going to get it, like you say in this game, from a really bad breakup, from the repetitive strain injury, from tearing up all the photographs and such. But you do find, particularly in old married couples, when one person in their marriage dies, the other person... Oh. Send that patient home while there's no earthquake going on. Yeah, you do find in elderly couples that love each other particularly, once one half of the partnership dies, the other soon follows. Like quicker than statistically would be the case. I hope that fracture link doesn't explode. No, it looks like it was only a 2. Or a 4. Unexpected swelling. I can handle that. Take a chance. On me. Take a chance on me if you change your mind. I was tempted then to do a kind of a William Shatner on ABBA then. You know, that period that William Shatner went through of like talking over popular songs at the time. Most notably in my mind, Common People by Pulp. She came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye. It's awful. It's almost as bad as Johnny Cash Christmas. They were all on my brother's hard drive. Well, it's a terrible, terrible song. If you've ever listened to Johnny Cash Christmas, there's nothing that takes you out of the Christmas spirit more than that. Like you downing a whiskey at 9 o'clock on Christmas morning. I'll be drinking like a divorcee at Christmas. What am I doing? Oh, he wants paying more. I don't suppose there's any great surprise there. As does he. I realise there's actually no limit. Oh, thank you. That must be you. You can do something more useful to society. As can you. I say, realise it doesn't really matter how much you charge patients because I'm a monopoly. Because I've not implemented computer players yet. The biggest sort of hurdle in the original game was taking a slice of the population pie. But since there's nowhere else to go to, I've got a monopoly of people's health. And just like in the real world, if that's the case, I'm going to milk it for all it's worth. Despite the fact that from a public health point of view, it's not terribly good. Well, I've already made the money back from buying this rather expensive annex? What do you call it? An extension. It's a bit warm now, so turn that down. I won't put them on again until November. Healthcare, I believe, basic economic theory suggests. I say basic economic theory is what I learned in A-level back when I was 17 years old. Business and economics class. Very interesting. It's a merit good, which means it's not essential and it can be provided. It's not. Makes sense. Which means that it can be provided by the private sector to a small number of people profitably, like education, but does the best good when it's provided publicly to as many people as possible. Whereas public good is something like street lighting, where you can't really make any money out of street lighting or infrastructure. Did my theatre just explode? What the hell were you doing? No, I'm not saving that. Auto saves. What time is it now? Yeah, nobody's repairing the damn operating table. He's just standing around looking goofy. Was that cheating just now? Probably. Do I care? Not when my operating theatre is at stake, and also the Smitherton Hospital, and also that guy's salary. I'm not paying him an extra £100 a month. I'm trying to work out what's my salary now. It's about 32 in game. This is like I don't have a salary in real life. None that's like worth talking about anyway. Well, about $32,000 over a 10-month period, 12-month period. It's just over $2,500 a month, isn't it? So I'm getting paid vastly more than my subordinates. And rightly so. Takes a lot to manage a hospital. I mean, look at it, you can't do a commentary while you're effectively managing a hospital. Can't be done. I already turned down the heating. Good. Still costing me $135 a month though. Don't know why. Good old Slack-Tongue Clinic. Always a favourite of mine. Probably because slack-tongue is a condition I suffer from, because I was moments away from giving away financial details of myself on the internet not too long ago. So yeah, in a sense, this game represents a dystopic kind of healthcare system, where there's a monopoly provider charging for the service whatever they damn well please. And I'm that evil entity. What's wrong with it? What kind of scanner room's going to... Will an X-ray help? A nice big X-ray. Look at the size of that thing. We're talking... so big it needs 2 radiators. No, that's too expensive. 2 plants and a bin. Well, that's ambitious. And the radiation screen actually covers the user from radiation. And the plants that's there to slowly get irradiated might still grow mutant leaves. What's his problem? Take chance of a possible cure. I can't see what could go wrong. Well, how are my staff doing now? How far away am I from the end of the year? Why am I asking so many questions? I'm surprised you weren't paying. That looks good for the time being. Discovered the squits. That means my portfolio needs updating again. Everything else... Oh! I can't cure hairy-itis, but I'm certainly going to charge for it. And X-ray. We just discovered it. Smashing! Oh, I'm rather confused as to what I'm doing with this hospital now. I'll put an electrolysis clinic there, and then when the time comes to edit, I'll speed it all up, and you can watch me move all my rooms around, so to speak. Not 10 radiators, 10 fire extinguishers. I don't think litter's been implemented yet, so bins are a little bit useless. Maybe I've overdone this a little bit on the fire extinguishers, just possibly. King Kong clicks. Oh, very much. X-ray, psychiatric. I'm okay for the time being, but I think I'm going to have to develop cures this way and diagnosis this way, where the staff room and the toilets over here. Which looks pretty nifty. Oh, I've just killed somebody. Never mind. As the receptionist likes to point out, patients are here at their own risk, but also asked to die quietly. Less booing. I mean, who's watching? Who's applauding when they get somebody right? Cure a patient, and who's booing when they kill somebody? It's like performing in front. It's like practicing in front of an audience. And put some more toilets in as well. You never have enough toilets. I think they do wonders for your patient happiness, certainly. Also, you know, sanitary concerns. A bin, a plant, a radiator, and as many fire extinguishers as I care to put in. But if there's a fire in these toilets, everybody's safe. Well, look at that toilet capacity. It might be a little excessive. I'm also at risk of going a bit broke. I discovered a shower. Hurrah! Oh, it's a decontamination shower, of course. I think I pointed that out in the previous video. Why weren't you listening? I swear to God, if I find out you're listening to this with the volume down, well, first of all, you won't be able to hear my threat. So, oh, talking of threats. I suppose everybody else will want a pay rise now as well. Discovered the blood machine, that's always good. Expensive too. I'll invest in some benches later. As in this game, whenever I play a strategy game, I don't build stuff, I invest in. Like, I'm going to invest in some toilets. Not an investment, I'm just building them. But why let the facts get in the way of a good, you know, corporate slang? Blue sky thinking. Brainstorming for the future. Thinking outside the box. Whatever it is. Now we'll invest in some benches. And a drinks machine as well. And a radiator. I like blood machines, they're expensive. I also need a handyman to prowl that region. What's it? Parcel 3. Where's parcel 2 then? Take chance. Also, move the fracture clinic from there to here, because it's a clinic and deserves to be in the clinic area. Even if it is where nurses use, but if you follow like my train of thought, nurse, station, ward requires a nurse, pharmacy requires a nurse, fracture clinic requires a nurse, all the nurses are kind of in this area here. More by luck than judgment. But I'm going to say it was judgment. Of course I am. I'm an administrator. So I'm thinking the GP's office here because I'm getting quite a tailback. That horrible sound you can hear there is my voice. But the other horrible sound is the blood machine whirring. And he's paid 263, that's not nearly enough. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The hell with that. Nobody's fixing these damn machines. I want handymen, and more handymen, because nobody's doing anything in this place. Also, now what am I doing? I don't want to move the pharmacy, I want to move the fracture clinic. That's the second time I've reloaded out of frustration, but I'm sorry. There's a handyman walking around, nothing else to do, and the thing blows up. What am I supposed to do? Besides, I've long since given up any sort of hope of appearing professional or, you know, a good player of the games that are Let's Play. I mean, it's even in the title, or at least the thumbnail thing that scrolls across the end. I don't know why I put that in, it just seemed like a good idea. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Diagnosis, GP's office. And I want a second pharmacy as well. I also want a second opinion. Well, I suppose you would get a second opinion from a second GP's office. Like that was like the first bit of advice I gave in the first video was build 2 GP's offices, and I've consistently ignored my own advice. So, what does that say about me? Probably that you can't trust me. Ooh, already being used. Now here's something I've got to check. Where's the inflation? Okay, so it might be a case to have the clinics over here then. Possibly. I think the best thing to do would be to have the clinics over here. But that's the entranceway, that's where all the patients are going to initially get diagnosed. Oh, so a lot of bloaty heads. Who's unhappy? Everyone. Oh, it's September. Did I... Time to put up the heat. Winter's coming. Also some benches as well, so you fine gentlemen can sit down. Must be mighty uncomfortable having to stand there with a massive head. And as far as I know, the average human head weighs about as much as a... What was it, the comparison I heard? A roast duck, I think. A roast goose. Quite a significant weight, and if it's also like a huge, great big thing, I mean, I'm surprised these people haven't broken their necks by now. I have got plenty of money. But I thought I might spend it on... Ooh, that's a lot of money. I thought I might spend it on decontamination clinic, but since nobody's got radiation yet, I don't see the harm. What was it going to do? I swear it was going to do something that was important. It wasn't that. I had no idea Reginald Crumbler was visiting. I'd forgotten all about him. Finally the handymen are getting their act together. What are you waiting for? 5 people waiting for the operating theatre. Probably time for a new operating theatre. God, this is such a slapdash hospital. It's great, it's wonderful, isn't it? Like you need a map to find your way around. Let's give out maps in the reception. Five fire extinguishers. So if 8 people, cure the maximum of 8. I've already spent the money, so what are you going to do? Right, you 2 can like go there. That's how it's supposed to work, isn't it? Put a few benches outside. Excellent. And we're getting through to near the end of the year now, and I don't feel like any time's passed. I've had to reload the game a couple of times, but I'll keep quiet on that front. Notice my reputation's not going up particularly quickly. Get patient to wait in the hospital for a while. We'll put a clinic in ASAP. And there it is. I never have to turn down another patient again, unless they have serious radiation. In which case I probably shouldn't turn them down, because that sounds, you know, pretty hairy. Not as hairy as the restoration clinic that I'm building there. That is hairy. Yes, can build a scanner. Yeah. But I'm going to take a loan out first, because the last thing I want to do is to lose the game by being helpful. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to go down in a blaze of Berlusconi type corruption. Oh, there's a guy I'd vote for. Oh, it's topical too, because of Italian elections. I understand it, he didn't win, but he didn't lose either, and that's a problem. Put a cardiogram in as well. I say now this looks exciting. Well, just see if I can, one of these days, if I can just fill up all the slots in the hospital. So what, I've bought 4 plots now, well 3 plots, I've now got 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 altogether. I never did check on the staff happiness. He's not happy, he's not happy, he's never going to be happy. Fed up and leaving. Suit yourself. These look like these 3 fine gentlemen will become consultant surgeons or consultant psychiatrist surgeons or consultant psychiatrist researcher surgeons if we get that fellow on the job, which I'm not going to do unless I'm forced by circumstances to do so. I don't have anybody that's not just a straightforward you'll do. Okay, I'm coming up to the end of the year now. Hurrah! Time to give everyone the Christmas bonus. Or the people that are unhappy with life as they know it. So the doctors, everyone else is fine. And we'll reflect on what happened. Well, I'm done reflecting, that was a terrible year. Buy a new one of those. That's more like it. Strength 14. Lots of things blew up, I wasn't very happy about it. A lot of people died. I almost ran out of money. And I didn't commentate very well on any of it, so bring on year 3, I say. I mean, we're seriously nowhere near our goal. Let's take a look. Yeah, I've not achieved anything apart from treating 87% of the... only 87? Cured 123 people. I've almost lost the game on account of running out of money, and my hospital needs to be worth an extra 20,000. That shouldn't be too difficult. I could probably bump that up in the research department. In fact, let's see if I can at least do one. $20,000. Not quite. In fact, not at all. That was just a massive waste of money. I'm sorry, everyone. Anyway, let's see what the what awards I've won. I made a lot of money. Hey, you're heading towards bankruptcy. Be careful. Thank you. So I'm the poorest by a long shot. I've got the highest salary by a long shot, so you know where the hospital's budget's going. My back pocket. Cure count 123, death count 5. Not too bad. The thing's broken again. Wins the award for building the best reputation. I don't want... Well, I do want money. Keep deaths to a minimum. Impressive cures to death ratio. Cured lots of people. Just cures, cures, cures. Didn't do anything else but cure people. I mean, it's a very monotonous kind of existence. Anyway, in summary, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I prescribe another two videos minimum. This has been a pleasure, and I will see you again